first question, we have what the information for the smaller pentagon. We have the area is 27.5 centimeters squared, and we also have the lengths of both of the similar figures. Now we just need to find what the area is. So here, what I want to do is I want to rearrange the information I have. And to do that, first I'm going to make a perimeter ratio using their sides. And then from there, I'm going to find the area ratio. So let's go ahead. Let's go from largest to smallest, since we've seen smallest to largest. So that's going to look like 10/4. Now, with all of these, you want to get into simplest form. You need to ask yourself, what is the greatest common factor between 10 and 4? Or what is the biggest multiplication table that has a 10 and a 4 in it? I know it's 2. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. 10 divided by 2, that's 5. 4 divided by 2, that's 2. So this represents my perimeter ratio. And this is my scalar factor too. So now what I want to do is that I want to find the area ratio. Before I can find the regular area of this figure, I need to find out how the two ratios between these pentagons are related to each other. And if we remember from yesterday, if we have the perimeter ratio, let's call this peri, your area ratio is going to be whatever those two terms were, but squaring it. We're taking the second power. So let's do the same thing for this 5/2. It's, let me just do a different color. It's area ratio is going to be 5 squared over 2 squared. And if we go ahead and answer that, 5 squared, that's the same as 5 times 5. 2 squared is the same as 2 times 2. You're going to get 25/4. Okay? So this would be my area ratio. This is this is the relationship between both of these pentagons. They're not the real ratio. Sorry, they're not the real areas. Like 25 won't be the area of this bigger pentagon. It's just a relationship. So here I'm going to use my newly found area ratio. And you see how they told me that the area for the smaller pentagon is 27.5. I'm going to use that and put it and make a proportion so I can use it to find the area of this larger pentagon. So this is actually what I'm going to do. So 27.5, that goes with the smaller one, so I'm going to be across from 4. And I don't know what my bigger area is and I don't know what the area of the bigger pentagon is, so I'm going to call this X. So if I scroll down, so now I'm going to do something that we've seen multiple times. We're going to do cross multiplication. So I'm going to do 4 times X, which is 4X. And then I'm going to do 27.5 times 25. Okay, so that would be 687.5. I just have my calculator off screen. Huh. So 687.5, and then you want to divide both sides by 4. Now, when I divided both sides by 4, I'm going to get something like 171.875. So let's write that down. X is equal to 171 what was it? 875. Now, this will be the approximate area of this bigger pentagon, but these are my choices, right? So the closest one would be C, and that would be my correct answer.